What's up, everybody? It's your boy DaLion here with BW Sports 1, and we are here with another episode of Combat Zone, powered by Carma Coin. Check out the cryptocurrency that gives away to charities and gives you a chance to win supercars. CarmaCoin.co today. Elite Performance 765-499-1005, where the dream of elite fitness becomes a reality. Call Zach today and get started on your journey. Revved Up Tattoos, 317-537-2667. Book your next ink therapy session with our boy Todd over at Revved Up Tattoos. You won't be disappointed. BaumBurgers, that's right, 7960 US 31 South in Indianapolis. Famous for steak burgers, but these, they are the bomb. BeeLit Organics, our girl Brittany Carreno has got all the natural products, phenomenal feeling, soaps, bath salts, candles, you name it, she's got it. BeeLit Organics.
Round one, fight.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, DaLion, here at Combat Zone, and today we have a wonderful special show for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships 20 predictions. Alongside with me, Hanowski is mobile right now, but he's going to be home tonight for our live show, so check it out. And below me, at least on my screen, is the wonderful Brittany Carreno, a.k.a. the BeeLit Organics lady. Brittany, welcome for the very first time here on Combat Zone.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, let's give the world, the BW Sports 1 world, a little side note into BeeLit Organics. So kind of plug yourself away, let everybody know what you got going on over there, as you are one of our official partners, not sponsors. We don't do sponsorships here. We do partnerships here at BW Sports 1.
Hell yeah. So I started BeeLit Organics in October of 2019. Had a pretty slow start last year, but I've been doing a lot of marketing and advertising with the BKFC and some other local athletes here. And it's, I'm just really having a lot of fun with it. I started it because I really enjoyed having clean products for myself and my family to use, and then I was like, well, shit, if I like it, other people might too. So I started with candles, beeswax candles, and now I'm doing soaps, bath salts, skin exfoliants, hair oil, all kinds of stuff. You can find me on Etsy at BeeLit Organics. My Facebook is Brittany Carreno. My Instagram is BeeLit Organic, BeeLit and then _organics. And my personal Instagram is just plain Brittany 303. So feel free to DM me if you have bulk orders, custom orders, anything like that. I'm always accepting and willing to take on any new challenge.
There you go. I know I got some soap that I still need to use. I know my wife snagged one of the candles out of there. I don't know where it went. So obviously she's using it somewhere.
Heck yeah, she probably burnt it up already. It's
somewhere.
Good stuff. It's a really clean burning candle. So no chemicals burning in your air when you burn me.
I still need to try this stuff.
Yes, it will clean. When I asked her, I said, I need something that'll clean, my ass, because my ass gets dirty sometimes. She sent me some stuff that I got to try because I know my ass is going to feel like a baby's behind after this one.
I've shared a hotel room with you. Believe me, I know.
Moving right on that note, What do we have here today? We have the BKFC 20 prediction show. That's right. Us three, are going to give you predictions on each and every fight going on tonight in Biloxi. Unfortunately, we have not been able to make it this time around, but nothing's stopping us from enjoying the fun and excitement from right here, right, guys?
Heck
That's
yeah.
right.
I mean, the second
Always.
best place to be, if you can't be at the show, whichever promotion it is, you be right here at Combat Zone. Fight
Heck
number
yeah.
one. We're going to kick this off really good. First fight of the night brings Bobby Taylor against Ronnie Rogers. Now, I was able to have Ronnie on the show. Thank you, Brittany, for making that connection, by the way. He
My
was just
pleasure.
on. He was just on the show a couple of days ago. Great interview, great guy. Let's start off with Brittany. Since you gave me the connection on the interview, what do you think's going to happen in this fight?
So don't get me wrong. I think Bobby Taylor, I think he's going to come in strong. I think he's going to push forward, quite honestly. But I mean, listen, I saw Ronnie Bam Bam Rogers fight at Knuckle Mania, and I can't tell you what it is when people catch my eye. Don't ever ask me, well, what was it? I don't know. I just go with my gut. I go with my intuition. And he caught my eye, man. So I'm keeping him on my radar. I think this one does go probably, definitely into the third round, but I think Bam Bam's going to pull through and get that win. That's my pick.
All right. Hanowski, what do you got on this one, brother?
So I think this is going to be a slugfest. And I think it's going to be a battle of the overhand right. And whoever lands that first, I think this could be a quick fight. And I see Bam Bam pulling it out. I think he gets that first overhand right in there and drops him. I think it's going to be a quick fight.
There you go. We got 2 for Bam Bam. And DaLion's getting ready to go now. Well, here's what I got. Bobby Taylor is 2-0. In bare knuckle, he's fought Paul Teague. He's fought Luis Hernandez. Paul's was the TKO win in the first. Hernandez was a split decision. Both of those were debuts. Couple things. That last fight was 1 year ago almost. He is 43 years old. However, he does have a very big advantage of about 7 inches on the reach. Flipping over to Ronnie Rogers, he is 1-0. He fought Dimitri Angelini, and that was the fight at Knucklemania, I believe, right? That you said it was Knucklemania, right? Okay.
Yeah.
34
pro fight too.
Yeah, he's not a debut to combat sports. He is 36 years old. He's got that, like I said, he's got a disadvantage of the reach of 66 inches. I think this is going to be a good one. I think it could go very quickly with the overhand because both of these guys, I think, are going to come up and put the pressure on each other. However, I do see Brittany's point, and this could be into the 3rd and 4th and 5th round. Regardless, I think we're going 3-0 with Ronnie Rogers across the board on this first fight.
I really think if he gets in there, because he's got that shorter reach, if he gets in there and goes and works the clinch and throws some uppercuts and, does the duck with the overhand like Savage does almost.
Do that again. There you go.
Yeah.
Whatever, fuck off. I think he'll outwork Taylor, and I think he'll get that win. Yeah.
I agree.
3-0.
Yeah, youth on his side. Not much, but.
Here we go. Fight number 2. Ryan Jones versus Kane Tomlinson. Hanowski, let's start off with you on this one.
All right, so you got Ryan Jones 1-1, lost that fight on a cut. He definitely wasn't done fighting. So I always consider those fights as not finished yet. I mean, it's just part of bare knuckle. You're going to get cut, and sometimes you're going to lose that way. Kane, he's had a rough start in the BKFC. He's yet to win one. I see youth taking over here, and I think Ryan's going to put him down. It could go 2 or 3 rounds, but I definitely think Ryan Jones has got the upper hand in this one.
All right, 1 for Ryan, the juggernaut. Miss BeeLit, stay lit. What do we got?
So, listen, I really like the Tomlinsons, Bo Zion, and his dad Kane are great people. However, you know, I do think I agree with Mike. I think Jones is gonna pull through on this one. It's tough to watch Kane lose again and then be 0-3, but I just don't. He's really gonna have to dig deep. I want Kane to win. Let me just put that out there. I want Kane to win. He needs that win, man. He needs it, and he needs it bad. So I hope he's coming in hungry, and I hope he comes in with a shit ton of energy. I could see Jones winning easily, though. Sorry. I'm sorry.
It sucks picking this fight.
Yeah, just remember, folks out there watching us, this is nothing personal. This is just strictly our picks on your matchups. And some are good, some are not so good matchups for certain people. And it's just the way the fight, it's just the way the fight world works, guys. So don't bash us. Don't throw tomatoes at us. If you're going to throw tomatoes, that's a lot better than bricks. Okay. I've been hit with both, and I think a tomato feels a little bit less painful.
I don't want to see the hashtag Hanowski is a bum out there on every thread.
Zion, I think he's talking to you on that one.
And listen, we all know, and I'm willing to admit, I'm an asshole a lot because I'll say the things that nobody else wants to say. But you know, I just can't help it. It's okay. I'm a Scorpio. I'm Italian. It's fine.
God, jeez. Okay, well, I cannot disagree with either one of you. I like Kane. I like the Tomlinsons. They are good people. Here's my thing on this, however. Ryan Jones has had there's been some type of juju on his fights. Okay, so the first time we witnessed a figure skating person flopping all over the place.
Right.
No offense, Eric Thompson, but that's what it was on the first fight. It is what it is. Robert Washington, taking nothing away from Robert in that fight, regardless of what happened after the fight and what's continued and transpired on social media. You know, I'm not taking anything away from him. However, like you said, Hanowski, that fight was not done. It was just unfortunate because of bare knuckle. I mean, you're going to get cut. It's going to happen.
Yeah. Yep.
You're 34 years old, Ryan Jones. You have a 1-inch reach advantage over him, but I don't think that's part's going to matter. What I think will matter is I just think, and no offense to Kane, I know you're 0-2 and you need a win very badly. I think Ryan Jones has a little bit more spunk and a little more electric behind him losing the last fight the way it happened. I mean, Kane, I think, honestly, I can see Kane going in there regardless, win or lose, and be retired after this one, just for the simple fact of you are pushing 50. I mean, it is what it is. You're in your mid to late 40s, I think 46-ish, somewhere around there.
He's 2 years older than me, and I couldn't imagine doing what he does.
But
there's no way.
Right.
He's done
There's
something that nobody else has done.
That he's doing it.
It's amazing.
Right.
It really is. It's truly amazing.
He's done something that nobody else can say and take that away from. Him and his son are fighting in the same organization at the same time. I think that was a hell of a thing to do. If I was in a sport like that and my son was coming up in that same sport, I would want that to be one of my goals before I retired. But I think this is going to be Kane's last fight, win or lose. I think it's going to be his last fight.
Dang, that's a bold statement there.
I mean, I got balls.
I think it'll be his last fight for bare knuckle. I think throw some 4-ounce gloves on him, let him go kickbox, you know what I mean? Go back and, you know what I mean? You start low, you get big, and then go back to the low scale. Go back to your locals and do some smaller time stuff. You know what I mean? If you want
Or
to fight,
maybe-
sure, fight. But
Or maybe just relax.
or relax and coach. You know what I mean? Coach these young boys. Teach them what's up.
Yeah.
Teach them the ways. You know what I mean? Be the sensei.
And excuse me, and Hanowski and me were talking after the last fight of Zion's, you know, watching Kane's demeanor through that whole thing was a straight leader. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
wasn't one of those parents that ran in there to see if his son was okay. He knows the risk in this game. He understands it. They both
I watched
understand.
him. I watched his reaction the whole time, and he, yeah, it was great. It was wild to see.
And you know
I
it's got to
mean,
be emotional inside, but he
Yeah,
does
it
a
had to
damn
be.
good job of, you know, staying focused.
Yeah, he didn't.
You know,
He didn't show it at all.
No, he's there to care for his son, obviously. But again, we all know the risk in taking into this sport. It's not a game. You know, you're getting hit, and shit happens. You get knocked out sometimes that way. And
Yeah,
I'm glad to see Zion, you know, is coming back. No major issues or really happy on his end that he has to take care of. Good to see that, Kane. I have nothing but love for you. I just don't see you winning this fight.
Zion's gonna be
I
around
hope
for a
you do,
long
though.
time.
There you go. Fight 3. Adam Pellerano, John Schallbeck. Brittany, have at it first.
Bro, there ain't no stopping Chalbeck. Like, yeah, I think it's going to be a good one, but Chalbeck is undefeated, and he's going to stay that way. And I think
Not only just
everybody in this
bare
weight
knuckle,
class,
but he's undefeated in boxing too.
boxing, yeah, like look at that man's record. Look at his pedigree. And I understand there's always going to be the one lucky one that happens. You know what I mean? That one, Josh Burns had that one lucky knockout. You know what I mean? That was a great fight. He was training for a different opponent and then lost to fucking what's his name? Yeah, Tate.
Frank Tate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep, Frank Tate.
Because he was supposed to fight Kleckler that night.
He was supposed to fight Kleckler, and so he had that one lucky loss. You know what I mean? And it's there's no such thing. I know what I'm saying. Kind of makes no sense, but it does. So but I don't see it being Pellerano for that. I don't see Chalbeck losing to Pellerano. Mm-mm.
So you call it a knockout, or what are you thinking?
Probably. I mean, sure. Yeah, probably. It's probably going to be a TKO. I bet it goes into the second round, but it's going to be a TKO. Yeah.
All right. Mikey.
Yep.
I'm going out on a limb right now. I'm calling this fight of the night. Chalbeck
does have the essence of a fight of the night, doesn't it?
Chalbeck.
Yeah, that's my runner-up.
Chalbeck was very impressive in his debut fight. His demeanor, his confidence, the way I went and visited his gym up in Michigan. He let us right in. He was very welcoming. That gym up there is so nice. He gave my wife a tank top, a John Chalbeck, a tank top. So
God, Brittany's she's gonna be so jealous now.
Right.
I like tank tops.
But I can see this being a war. I can see this being one of those wars where there's one guy who's got a lot of heart and he's trying real hard, and another guy who's just on another level and just outpointing him in every direction. And I think it can go a while like that until Pellerano gives up. Not gives up, but until he just
can't.
Until he's beat, But it could go. He might be able to take a 5-round beating because Chalbeck is a smart fighter. He's not going to burn his hands up. He's not going to be in there swinging wild. This guy is very impressive, and I know Lambert's out there talking a lot of shit about the 145 division, but you got a lot of work ahead of you, bud, because Chalbeck's no joke.
Yeah,
I can see him wearing a strap real soon.
Oh yeah,
I can definitely see that. Now, I've had John on the show a couple times. You know, the very first time that I talked to him, I asked him, you know, how do you feel with people coming out and saying, you know, you fixed up your own fights to have your 9-0 record coming into bare knuckle, and you know what, it is what it is. It was great. It was a great conversation with John. He gave a great answer, and honestly, I can't remember exactly what he said. So you'll have to check back at our YouTube channel at BWSPORTS1.com or
Yeah,
BWSPORTS1
subscribe.
YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. But it was a great answer. I watched Adam Pellerano fight his last fight against Rusty Crowder. That was a hell of a fight. He got the unanimous decision. However, in that fight, you had Pellerano and Crowder are, I don't want to say fully on the technical fight aspect. They're more of let them go and bang. It's not a bad thing at all. But against somebody like Schallback, who is strategically pinpointing his punches, his next punch, his next move towards you, his footwork is phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
He is, like I said, 1-0. Greg Bono, he got the knockout in 3. One of the best things I saw was him, the turn to the crowd to look over. It was after I think Bono threw a punch and he whiffed like that, and he's like, there it went. I like John. I think he's going to be 2-0 after tonight, and I could definitely see this being fight of the night because of just the heart that both of them have. Pellerano's going to have a hell of a heart. He's going to come to fight. He's going to come to win.
Yeah.
I just don't see him being technical enough for Schallback to beat him.
No, he's going to take a beating.
So I think there's 3 fights. The first 3 fights of the night we have agreed on. Am I right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so far we all have the same picks.
Well, I don't think this fight's going to go any different between our picks. Scott O'Shaughnessy versus David Simpson. David Simpson, I believe, was a tryout guy. Mike, what do you got on this one?
So I seen that tryout, and he's got 2 pro fights. It's his debut fight. He was KO'd in both of his fights that he had, and he hasn't fought since 2019. So, yeah, I think this is going to be a quick one.
Did you see the part on this man's hair in the picture? Because
yeah,
when I look at
I'm looking at it right now.
When I'm looking at his part and his hair, and then I look at Hanowski, I'm thinking maybe you should let your hair grow, brother. Let that hair roll out, and we'll shave the one side, and you'll just have the hell of a comb over.
You know, I had that exact haircut when I was in 7th grade. So
holy hell!
I was a skater. You know, I had that skater coming all the way over the side.
See, I was a little younger, so I had the chili bowl cut in 7th and 8th grade.
Yeah, I was out there with old Loco Soto skating it up.
Right.
That wasn't that good.
I was gonna say that'd been really cool for you guys to actually have met each other in that
right.
circuit, you know.
Yeah, I was definitely not that good.
All right,
nowhere near.
You're saying the Irish Spartan, right?
Oh yeah, quick.
He's saying quick. BeeLit Brittany, what you got, sister?
I couldn't agree more. I think it's gonna be like one of those, almost like a Taylor Starling fight where it's 36 seconds and it's over. You know what I mean? It's gonna be done quick.
It could be a one-hitter quitter.
Could very easily. Yeah, I think so. I would be really surprised, and maybe that'll be the upset of the night, but I would be really surprised if it went the
I wish
other
there
way.
was something out there, but there's nothing out there telling me that this guy, I don't know.
I'm with
that's why they fight.
That's true. Anything can happen on any given night. All it takes is one punch.
That's right.
However, do y'all know what Scott does for a living?
No.
Tell me.
He is on the SWAT team and like homicide detective down in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Lydell, Louisiana, which is just outside New Orleans.
Wow.
This man has been through some shit
a
on a professional level. he went through Melvin Gillard. A lot of people say it was controversial. You know what? Win's a
Whatever.
win. It was
Yeah.
done regardless. Scott was on top of him the whole round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see this one being the knockout of the night because I think Scott, I don't think there's going to be flurries, Brittany. I'm leaning towards like a pop, see where he's standing. If he's still standing, and then he's going to give that one just crack and it'll be done. I don't see.
He
No
might
offense
drop.
to you, David Simpson, but I don't have any. I don't have any confidence in you winning this fight. I think you were put up to be put down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He might go down on the line. One hit.
It's very possible. Now,
Take
like you guys said,
might take
man, if
Yuli's record.
something happened, yeah, there you go. Take Yuli's record.
Yeah.
Something could happen, and all of a sudden,
Hey.
Scott gets caught on the chin. Any given night, anything can happen. One punch is all it takes, but I don't see it happening in this one.
No.
It's gonna be one of those hard forward falls. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Face
I think
plant.
so.
Going to
Face plant.
sleep.
It's
Boom.
possible. It's
Night, night.
possible. Well, speaking of that, Brittany, the next fight we have on the card is Derek Finley's debut against Caleb Harris, where Caleb Harris, I don't remember exactly who he was fighting.
Me
But
neither, but I seen
He
it.
cracked the guy, and I think it was in the
Slept
first
him.
minute of the second round.
Mm-hmm.
Cracked him. And the dude
Yep.
said, night, night, fell like a tree forward. That was an
Oh,
awesome
yeah.
KO.
They're using that. They're using that for his. They're using that video for his promo. The BKFC is, and then they're putting my. up with it.
Maybe they're using that video that I sent them. Because that was in that footage was in that video.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And when it cracked it was like the earthquake. You could see the earth shatter.
Uh-huh.
Fall, so
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
That's
Brittany, what do you got in this one?
So I'm going Harris. I mean, I think he's got. I can't say as good as the Kid Gotti's technicality and precision, but I think he's pretty close to that level. And you know, I'm going Harris. I just don't see it for a debuter to what is Harris like 3-0 now, or gonna be 2-0?
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
3-3.
3.
3-3.
Because he
3-3.
fought.
Who was
He's fought BY. I think he's fought overseas in BYB.
Well, no,
Or
he
not
lost.
BYB. I'm sorry, BKB.
He lost to
BKB.
Brito. He lost to Elvin. He lost to Jim Ehlers.
Jim Ehlers and Elvin Brito.
Harris Stevenson. So he's lost to
Oh,
three
no,
games.
shit, that's right. I guess he did.
He's
All right,
lost
well,
to
I didn't
3
write down
game
everybody's
opponents.
like
I mean, he's
winning and losing.
His losses are from no slouches.
not one. No, they're
No, yeah.
really game opponents. So that's nothing to hold his head over. And all 3 of his wins came before round
Brittany
3.
got a call. She was trying to touch the button. I seen it.
Sorry.
What do you got, Brittany? So you're saying Caleb? No questions asked?
No questions, Caleb. I think it'll go like. I think they'll go. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a banger. There's gonna be blood. You know, I think the debuter is gonna. I think he's gonna try. You know, I don't think he's gonna go to sleep right away by any means. I watched some footage on him, but not a whole lot.
Boxing.
But yeah, I'm going with my gut, and I'm going Caleb Harris.
All right. Hanowski.
So yeah, this is like your experienced bare knuckle fighter versus a very experienced pro boxer. He's pro boxer. It's on a 2-fight win streak, so he's not like these other guys coming in on losing streaks. He's definitely going to be a game opponent, but we've all seen how the classic boxer versus bare knuckle fights have turned out, and some of these boxers don't like getting hit with knuckles. So it's all going to depend on how he can take that, because he's definitely going to get hit by Caleb. And like we said, all 3 of his losses are to super game opponents. all 3 of his wins, he's won before round 3, so he's putting people down too. This could also this could be a fight of the night candidate as well. It just depends on how Derek can handle it. He's got 59 fights, so he's not, I mean, he's 33-25-1, but he's a fighter. You know what I mean?
That's a hell of a lot of fights.
Yeah, that's a lot of fights.
I mean, a lot of fights, but
you're not throwing in the towel very easily with that much.
No.
So it's just going to depend on.
He's had the pillows on.
Yeah, exactly.
Pillows on.
So it's all going to depend on what was the fight. There was I think it was one of Brito's fights where the boxer quit in the 4th round because he just didn't. He was tired of getting hit without gloves. Was that one of Elvin's fights?
That was Reggie's. That was Reggie.
Reggie, yeah, Reggie Barnett. You're right.
Yeah.
Chop.
Yeah.
Chop. Corley, thank you.
Yeah, he didn't want no more of those knuckles.
I mean, after a while, if you're used to getting hit with gloves, it is a different feeling. Now, I will say, I've never been in a sanctioned bare knuckle fight. Sanctioned.
Right.
But when I've been hit with bare knuckles, honestly, it feels less than getting hit with a 16-ounce boxing glove. I don't know why. Well, maybe it's just because the jarring of your brain or something like that.
Right.
I don't
Well,
know, something about it.
It's hitting a bigger area of your head too.
True.
So more of an impact spread out, I guess.
Yeah. And then that talk right there, that's why I don't think Finley will pull this one out, just because he's not used to not having those pillows on his hands, and the defense in bare knuckle is way different than it is in boxing because, with Caleb Harris's experience in bare knuckle, it's what we've talked about. Like I was talking about with Elvin last week on the interview. When you get them elbows up working in the way, and the people are throwing these wild out, those overhands of these wild from the wide rights and left.
Right.
You get them elbows, it's only going to take one to break the hand, and then it's a done deal. That hand is out of commission for the rest of the fight. That's where I see this coming in. I think the defense on this one comes into play, and I think Caleb Harris gets another win and moves that much closer to where he's trying to get.
I am on with Lionheart as well. Man,
I don't see this next one changing our breaking our monotony here of being the same picks. But Brittany, Elvin, El Bandito Brito versus Julio Garcia. The Moses of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is here.
Yep, he is. I
threw that one in there.
Again, I think it's one of those.
I don't dislike him, but man.
Yeah, it's true. I think it's another, in my opinion, I think it's another bad matchup, and I do see Elvin taking the win, probably within the first round or early first minute of the second. If he lasts that long, yeah.
Do you think that Elvin is looking for a quick turnaround in this fight, knowing that he's been in battles, round after round? I would think that, in my opinion, I would like to see Brito go out there and handle business within the first minute.
Yeah.
At least within the first round to
he needs
signify himself like, here, I am. Y'all have overlooked me. I should be higher up.
Yeah, I think he needs a quick one too.
Yes, but why this one for the quick one? It just looks too. I'm sorry. It just looks too easy. Why? You know what I mean? You're like, sure, you had a minute KO in BKFC 20, but it was against Moses himself.
But don't you think then he should get this quick one?
Well, absolutely, he should get it, but I just don't know, what's the upside of that on your career other than on paper? You know what I mean?
Honestly, what's the upside of putting him against this guy at this point in his career anyway?
Agreed. That's why I say it's a bad matchup. I don't like it at all, quite honestly. I really don't. I'm excited to see Elvin fight again. but I just don't like the matchup at all. Like it
Well,
gives me a gross feeling. Like it's just bad, you know?
and Brittany's the first one who picks Julio Garcia to win.
Yeah. I
No,
mean, I
I'm
don't.
still saying Elvin
This
drops him, but
I don't get it. This
big
Julio
deal, you
Garcia.
dropped Moses.
Julio Garcia has fought 3 times this year.
Yeah, all losses, right?
Yeah, he's been knocked out 3 times.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just not a good matchup. I
So
mean, it's a
these
good
guys,
win.
folks, everybody, just to let you know, these two are picking Julio Garcia.
Where are they finding these? Where are they finding these guys like Richard Karsten and Julio Garcia?
My God, that guy.
Julio Garcia. Like, I don't understand how they're getting in.
I can't believe you actually dropped his damn name on this show today.
Well, no, but I'm bringing up
Damn.
another point.
I
Is
see enough with what Tim's doing. All right. Jeez.
how are they getting in the show? I don't understand.
To me, I don't know if they've. I mean, I don't know how their whole.
And
thing
how are
works.
they getting fights and not people like Noah Cutter? They
Well,
cut
he was
his
supposed to fight.
fights
He was
for
supposed to
whatever
fight.
reason, but
So what I heard on that was he was supposed to fight Brad Kelly. Brad Kelly's been working 14 to 16 hours a day. That's what I've heard on that one, and that's why it was dropped a week or so ago, I think. Now Noah's doing what he can, and I like the kid. He's came on the show before. I've sat down with him, talked to him. He's got a hell of a head on his shoulders, and I really like where the path where he's going.
I do too. He was another one that caught my radar. And he's
Well,
had
we'll-
a couple of losses, but he's one to watch. I think he's got the mindset and the talent. Anyway, back to Brito and Garcia. It's a bad
We're going to
matchup.
get to where your mind was going here towards the end of today's show.
Okay.
Mikey, is there any Julio Garcia love in you for this fight?
I tried to find the 3 wins that they say he has, but they're not recorded anywhere. All I see is 8 losses and 8 fights. 0-8.
So you're saying Carson's got a better record than this guy? Holy
You're right.
shit.
He does. Holy shit.
Match them up. That would probably be a better
There
match,
you go.
That would be a better match.
God,
Good
man.
Lord. Where are they finding? I just don't understand how they're getting in.
Well,
in the
they're
shows.
having these tryouts at different regions. Now, granted, I've never seen a tryout come close to here yet, but I'm not saying it's not going to happen.
There's no way Richard Karsten got in on a tryout. There's no way.
No.
Rumor has it Nate Shook found him from a BYB thing or something. I don't know, but that's just rumor. I don't know that anything's true. It's one of these.
I was going to
where
say
you're like-
this. That's exactly what it reminds me of right here.
The live videos,
It's
the cardboard boxes.
terrible.
I mean, what's
Hey, you know what? I'll give him respect and love right here. Dude's pulling some views though, regardless if
Yeah,
people
that's-
hate
that's-
him or just
Hey,
watch him because he's
he could be
weird.
fooling us all. He could be fooling us all.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
This could all be a show, and we're buying into it because he's getting views.
hey, more power to you, man.
Nah, wait.
Power to you.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
I'm with you guys. Elvin Brito, El Bandito. I mean, his last 2 fights were against was it? Last 2 wins were he's on a 2-fight win streak against Harris and Brad Kelly. He's 36 years old. He's 36. He's got way more youth than this guy does. And for his being, I don't want to say he's small because he's not small by any means, but for his height, he's got a hell of a reach at 70 inches. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see in the way Elvin fights. I mean, he comes in, he'll blast you with the peppered couple, 2, 3, move out, dance around, and smile at you. That is one of the things that I love the most about Elvin.
I want to see Killer Elvin this time.
is,
I want to see. Give me a title, Elvin.
you know,
This fight is not title worthy, though. It's a
Yeah.
No,
battle.
but you got to make
You
what you
can't-
can of it. You got to
that's
make
why I
what you
say,
can of it.
and
Make it
that's the way I see
spectacular.
it. That's the exact reason why I say you either get it done quick as hell, or you literally check people in to the El Bandito fight training video, because this is what should be a clinic.
Right.
You're doing however long you want to, and then
Yeah.
when you want
Right.
to kid it, it's a done deal.
Get that highlight
Right.
KO that they're going to show over and over again. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
make
and
something of it. You
With
got
the-
to.
I did hear that he's got one hell of a walkout shirt coming this time. Man,
Yeah.
I saw that design, hint, hint, and
Pretty sweet.
I like it.
Yeah. Pretty sweet.
You haven't seen it yet, Brett, have you?
Throw that in my DMs real quick.
Hey,
I'd
sliding
love
into
to
her
see that.
DMs.
Boom.
I'd love to see that walkout shirt.
Well, we'll see it all tonight. But maybe I'll
Yeah.
maybe I'll be able to find the person who did the
Wait,
design and get that file for you.
Oh, okay, right on.
Moving on.
Love it.
Here's where we may differ, possibly. You got the
Okay.
very experienced Harris Stevenson versus a guy that's got 2 wins and 4 losses. This is the one that I know fought overseas in BKB and made his debut in his last fight at BKFC. Melvin Gillard. He's by far an amateur or a rookie, a novice in the fight world. We've seen him all over UFC. We've seen him in this place. We've seen him in that place. However, we saw him get rocked in his debut fight in bare knuckle against Scott O'Shaughnessy. Brittany, what do you think is going to happen in this one?
I don't think this is Gillard's sport. I think he needs to stick with MMA. I don't see him winning this one again. I think
What is
Stevenson,
it about him that you think that he just doesn't have it for bare knuckle?
It's the I really think it's the lack of use of his legs and his whole body and the grappling. Like some of these guys are coming from MMA, and it's really, it's hard for them to make that transition. You heard Bam Bam say it in his interview with you that you released. Was it yesterday? Where he felt
Tuesday.
himself want to throw a knee but stopped himself. So I think he does better in MMA. I do think he's hit his peak in it, but I see him succeeding more in MMA. Unfortunately, it's a tough one to see him lose again, but I don't think he's gonna pull through with Stevenson. I think second round KO. Stevenson's gonna take him.
Second round KO from the BeeLit woman herself. Hanowski, it's to you, brother. Who you got?
So, is it true? I look. Gillard hasn't won a fight since 2014 in any sport. You believe that? That's crazy.
That
Is
might.
that true?
You know what? You keep talking, and I'm going to look that one up.
His last win
Okay.
was May 7th, 2014.
In
Holy
MMA?
shit.
Yeah. That's
Well,
mind blowing to me, but
Hold on. No, 2017 is the last time he won.
okay.
That was against Leighton Brady it was overseas in England at the Wrighton Sports Connection, Coventry.
Okay, I'm not looking at overseas. So yeah, last time he won in America was 2014.
Probably.
Yeah. So
Wow.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, even if he goes back to MMA, I don't see him doing anything. I don't know what it is with this guy. I know he's got a glass jaw. He seems to for the last few years. So I see Harris being. I mean, you never know because Gillard he's got some bombs he drops. He can drop bombs. So But I just think Harris is too experienced. Gillard's experienced, but he's just got that glass jaw. It seems to drop him all the time, even if he doesn't act like he's dropped. It drops him. So, yeah, I see Harris winning this one pretty easy
Well,
with a KO.
With a KO, he did. Both of them are going for the KO. One of them says the second round.
What do you
gonna
say,
have
first or second?
Yeah, what do you say, Mike? First or second? Or
I'm going first round.
First round.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So he's not making it past the second round against Stevenson. I'm going to go out on a limb here and disagree with you guys. It will not be a first or second knockout, but Harris Stevenson will still win. You guys thought I was going to go with Melvin. Hey, I got no hate or animosity to.
Hey, like I said, he drops bombs, man. You never know.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
He's got reach, but Stevenson has the experience in bare knuckle. Stevenson does not have to worry about a kick, the want to throw a kick or a knee or anything like that because he's been in this sport so long.
Yeah, he's got to win over Caleb Harris, so he's no slouch.
And Stevenson has not fought slouches. I mean, if you looked at his career, he's fought Brito, he's fought Allers, he's fought Harris. You know, it's a hell of a 3-2 in bare knuckle. I mean, you got to give him props, and I think he pulls the win out again. And Brittany, I definitely agree with you. At Melvin Gillard's sport is not bare knuckle because of the use of the other extremities that he's used to.
Yeah,
because he has that reach. Especially them legs can come out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's got some big legs too.
Yeah, and well, you can't use
tree trunks.
You know what? I give it up to the guy. He obviously loves to fight. He loves the game of fighting, and that's why he does it. No matter what your win or loss streak, he loves to fight. And I give it up to him. You know what I mean? Like, if you're down to go in there and choose violence for our entertainment, dude.
Thank you.
You rock. You know what I mean? Like,
thanks.
you fucking rock and take that fucking paycheck, homie. Like,
thank you to all of them.
Yeah, get you all them paychecks. Who gives a shit, bro?
And you know, I could see this being one of a possible knockout of the night.
Yeah.
Nominee.
I could too.
All
right, move on.
We have yet to disagree on a fight at all for tonight. This one I highly doubt will change any of our minds in going against each other. The Bible Belt Brawler, Bobo O'Bannon versus Lewis Rumsey. Mike, what do you got, brother?
Okay, so
he sighs.
No, I just wanted Bobo to think for a minute, but no, Bobo all day long. This guy's got some. He's got some heat. His hands are huge. That's fist. Yeah, he's gonna put it on this guy pretty bad.
You know what they say about big hands? He buys bear gloves. And so we've all heard stories too, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
All three of us here have either heard or seen the story's truth.
Yeah, and nothing against Rumsey. I mean, he does have a win in bare knuckle. But I think Bobo wins this fight, and it puts him in a title talk in the picture. I think it puts him in the picture at 4-2. He can, depending on who he gets after this fight, if he can win this fight in convincing fashion and get a big knockout, I think you have to pair him with one of the top guys at that point. You got to give him that big money fight.
Is this going to be another 5-round battle like he had with Kalmus, or is this going to be a
no?
What are you thinking?
No, second round knockout. Bobo, second round knockout.
Second round KO for Mikey. Brittany, your turn. You look like you were blushing for a second a minute ago.
Listen, we're not talking about that. Anyways, I love the O'Bannons. Okay, you guys. I love the O'Bannons very much. They are actually the first family that I started sponsoring, not just family, but athlete, and then ended up sponsoring his wife as well. I love the O'Bannons, dude. My heart breaks that I can't be there with them right now. Just know I'm there, okay? So anyways, I'm definitely choosing Bobo for this one. You said second round? I'm thinking third. I'm feeling the third round. I think he'll take it in the third. Bobo usually does that feeler round, you know what I mean? Where you throw a few, you share a few, and then lets loose the second. But I could see it being like within the first minute or two of the third round.
Within a first minute or two of the third round would put you through the third round.
Well,
yes.
You know what I'm saying. But, however, I do think this is...
I wish they would bring that third minute in.
Right.
I'd like to see three. I'm a fan of 3-minute rounds.
I like 3 minutes too, and I kind of got flip-flopped with organizations there. My bad, okay?
Hey, Brittany.
But,
Brittany.
The O'Bannons have had some distractions lately, so I could see that playing a factor on his brain, but I do think he'll still win. What? What are you doing?
Oh, we have too much fun over here at Combat Zone.
Oh.
Maybe someday the story will come out, but it won't be for me and not today.
No, me either.
Uh-huh. All right. Luis Ramsey has fought Rico Rodriguez. He lost to him. That was his debut fight.
Yeah.
Another bad thing is the length in between his fights has been, very lengthy. It's a year or two in between every fight. Luis Ramsey, I do not think, is on the level of Bobo O'Bannon.
No.
The only thing that I am hesitant on is the exact thing that Brittany mentioned on his personal life right now. With Britain going over there in and out of hospitals, he's having to work so much as he has been.
They just moved.
They just moved. Bad circumstances and all that.
Got a lot going on.
He's got a shit ton of stuff going on him, and the pressure is on him 150,000%. I feel for you, brother. You damn right I'm not betting against you, though.
No.
The only thing
he's coming out and smashing.
Yeah, the only thing, like I said, is what I'm worried about is kind of like in the Sam Shoemaker fight, there was shit going on in his personal side, and it reflected on just at least his footwork in his fight.
Yeah.
He
stumbled.
It just did not look like a normal Bobby Bobo O'Bannon.
Right.
Right.
But
now,
Luis Ramsey's no Sam Schumacher either.
And exactly. Luis is way off of where Shoemaker is. But Bobo all day, brother.
Oh, yeah.
If he takes that stress and that the weight that is on his shoulders, and you gotta be a big ass man like Bobo. Like, my husband's big, Bobo's fucking big, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta be a big man to carry that kind of weight. Shut the fuck up already, Jack. So if he takes that energy and that stress and he takes it out,
you're making her sweat.
Donkey Kong.
Oh, all right, we're done. Next.
You're making her break a sweat.
Oh, man.
Listen, just being on this podcast right now, I sweat, okay? My hands are clammy, my feet are clammy.
Sure, Brittany. Sure. All right, moving on. Next up, we got Justin Thornton. Look at her. Look at her. She's going through menopause at an early age. Justin
I
Thornton
probably
versus Dylan Kleckler. Now, Kleckler was supposed to fight Josh Burns a couple months ago, and I believe that was the Alabama fight where Frank
Yep.
Tate moved up and fought Josh Burns in that fight.
Yep.
Justin Thornton is... I don't know. There's no offense to him, no disrespect, but I don't know much about you. Brittany, what do you got for this one?
Oh, fuck. Can we go to Mike first?
Sure.
I don't know much about him either.
Mike, what do you got, brother?
So yeah,
It's his debut.
Yeah, this fight just like came in out of nowhere, didn't it? Like, when did this fight?
It was announced late, and it wasn't
Right.
really
Last
announced
week.
much. But I think that there was talks of Dylan getting a fight soon. I just didn't know it was going to be on this card.
Right. So here's the deal. Thornton has, from what I see, has lost his last 5 fights. And yeah, like this seems to be a trend on this card. Like, I know everybody said they were so hype about this card, but when you go to break it down, it's not.
There's a lot of bad matchups.
Yeah, there really is.
Sorry, I'll be the asshole that says it.
There's a lot of good fighters on the card,
don't hate
but
David Feldman.
I think they could have found them some better competition. You know, I think they could have matched them up a little better.
I'm sorry, Mike. Brittany's been told by Mr. Feldman himself.
Yeah.
Quit talking shit, and she'll get a birthday present. So she's trying her hardest here, folks. I give her a 100 E for effort.
This is me trying.
So yeah, I see Kleckler with an easy KO here.
Same.
Is that all you got, Brittany, on this matchup? Same.
Same.
Well,
yep. For real. What else can you say?
I can't really say much. Yeah, I can't really say anything. And the Kleckler's got a 77-inch reach.
Right.
I don't know what Thornton has. Like I said, I looked for him and I seen like what you saw, but I didn't see a lot of anything else to go off of.
His power is underrated too. Like, that man is
Kleckler's?
ripped.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of like me without a shirt on. You know, if I was to take my shirt off, I'd look like that too, you know. It wouldn't be this, but it'd be this.
Right.
Right. Yeah, and I
I'm never going to let that go.
Okay?
Do what?
I said, yeah, and I'm as hot as Kleckler's wife, okay?
Well, I mean, you are hot.
You seen her? She's a girl too. She is drop dead, bro.
Yeah, I'm not
drop dead.
I'm not gonna get caught up in that conversation.
Look at that. Look at that.
Kleckler, I'm coming for your wife.
Uh-oh. Hey. Well, we'll need video cameras all night long for that. What'd you say?
All right.
Whoa.
You guys are flexing. I said I like tacos, so I ain't in on that.
Golf clap to that one.
Yeah.
All right. Featured fight of the night. The hero himself. Quentin Henry back against Hook'em Jay Fish, who is dropping to the weight class that I think he should be in. Which one of you guys wants to go? I don't know where I'm at. Brittany, we'll let you go. Women first. Okay. Ladies first. We're respectful here.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I have sponsored Hero Henry in the past. I think he is a fantastic athlete, and he does wonderful things for his community. I want him to win. I want him to win. I really do.
You almost passed out.
I do see though. You did. Yeah, your face got all red. I do see though Fish with this weight cut and dropping, because I agree this is where he should be at. He's gonna destroy these guys at this weight class. So I see Fish winning. I want Henry to win though.
Ooh.
Are we talking KO?
So, I'm talking No, but I am talking possible fight of the night.
Yeah,
And I
can
am
see that.
talking. Well, yeah. TKO, yeah, probably. Yeah, KO.
Ooh.
Fish has it. I'm sorry. Fish has it. I don't know when and how. I can't see it, but Fish has it. I want Henry to win, though. He's got to get that one lucky one. Drop
All
that
right.
big son bitch.
There you go. Hook 'em, Jay Fish for Brittany. Hanowski. You're up.
Well, we have our first disagreement.
Ting, ting, ting. Round one. Fight.
I like everything she said, but I will say this: if Henry comes out and fights like he did against Lieben, no shot. But
No
I don't
shot.
see
No, that was
he's not going to
awful.
do that. He's not going to do that.
He's not.
Just listening to the show the other day on the YouTube channel that everybody should go out and subscribe to.
BW Sports 1.
Yep.
Yeah, Quentin, I think he's going to come in. I think that guy throws bombs. As long as he's, I think he goes in quick on Fish. I don't think Fish starts as fast. He's kind of a slow starter from what I've seen. He's dropping weight. I'm not sure how the weight cut's gone, but if it's hurting at all,
I don't think his weight cut to 205 is really that bad.
No.
Just because of his size. I mean, he's a thick
Right.
dude for sure.
Yeah, he's a thick dude.
Yeah.
Excuse
He's going to look rich.
I don't know the reach advantage on this fight, but Henry's got to have a big reach advantage on him, right?
Well, I mean,
don't
I
know.
was going to get to that, but geez.
Okay,
I'll throw my notes out for you.
But no, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying is I think Henry comes in fast and lands
he's got a 69-inch reach to a 75-inch reach.
Okay. So I think Henry comes in fast and puts it on him and overwhelms him. And I think this is a second round KO for Quentin.
There we go.
And he's going to make a statement.
Well, we do have our first disagreement on the picks finally in the featured fight of tonight's matchup between Quentin Henry and Jay Fish. Here's my thoughts. Not taking anything away from Fish's his past opponents. Not taking anything away from Jay at all as him as a fighter himself. But I will say that I think with the size advantage that Quentin Henry has, just on that alone, the height and the reach part, it's going to be difficult for Jay to get inside on Quentin like he needs to do.
Yeah.
Granted, if for some reason Quentin comes out like he did against Lieben, I definitely see Jay taking the fight over. After talking to him, like you said we did last week, I don't see him making that mistake again. Not this quick, at least. I mean, not coming off of that loss.
No.
I think, Jay's coming off 2 wins. I think he's going to do phenomenal in it's considered the cruiserweight, right?
Right.
That throws me off. I'm not used to cruiserweight being 205. But
yeah, right.
Regardless, Jay, hook 'em, brother. I think you're going to do damn good in this division. And I am not saying that he can't land that punch to knock Quentin out, because Jay does have the power and ability to knock somebody out.
If he gets inside on him, watch out.
Yep. And I will say that if it becomes a clinch game fight,
that's a whole different fight.
Jay all night long. If it becomes one where Quentin is keeping his distance, if he's sticking, moving, and Jay cannot get into that reach, Quentin will win. Quentin will end it. I think it's going to be ended regardless. This could be also, like you guys said, fight of the night. I think it also could be knockout of the night, especially if Jay connects with one that knocks Quentin out. But my prediction, I love both these guys. My prediction is going to Henry in this one.
Nice.
2-1.
All right.
Co-main event of the evening. We have Alan Belcher versus Tony Lopez. Hanowski, start us off in this co-main event.
All right. The always durable Tony Lopez. This guy has 97 fights.
That's a shit ton of fights.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's been in some
War.
wars. Just the dude is just a fighter, like through and through, just a fighter, warrior. But Alan Belcher looks ridiculously good shape right now. He's definitely going to want to make a statement. Lopez doesn't go down easy though, so if Belcher can get a quick KO on Lopez, it's going to say a lot. Even though I think more people are giving Lopez more of a shot than we think. But I see Belcher winning this fight pretty easily. But it could go 3-4 rounds. But I don't know because
He
Lopez.
is just so damn hard to put
I
down.
know. I mean, and he's an excellent fighter. He hasn't won in a couple years. He's lost his last 4 fights, so he's not on a great streak. The guy's got to be at the end of the road, right?
I honestly am surprised to see him back.
Yeah, I am too, especially against somebody like Belcher.
Seriously.
So, yeah, I mean, well, I got Belcher all day, but and I think he's going to knock him out, but I'm calling 4th round. 4th round knockout for Belcher.
All right.
Okay.
4th round KO. Belcher gets the win. BeeLit Brittany, what you got for us?
So I'm gonna say it. I'll be the asshole. I think it's another one of those bad matchups. I do see Belcher coming in and dropping him probably about the 3rd-ish round. But because I mean I couldn't agree with Mike more. Like Lopez is a warrior, man. He doesn't go down. He doesn't go down. It just doesn't happen. Like
No.
it takes.
You remember that one song
a
from I don't remember
battle
what
for
he
him.
was the Oriental person. I can't remember his name, but it was She Bangs, She Bangs.
Oh,
That
Ricky
one?
Martin. She moves. She moves.
Okay,
right?
yeah, but the guy from
Ricky
like
Martin.
American Idol did it or something. That
Yeah, there was like a spin something. Yeah,
yeah.
gang
the
or
Asian
gang
yeah.
Gangman style or whatever.
gangman style. Yeah,
Something like that. I don't know. I'm just picturing that guy. She bangs, and I'm
How
thinking
funny.
of Tony Lopez. He bangs. I mean,
yeah.
He
Oh yeah, he
does.
bangs.
He always
That
puts
dude.
on a good show. I think this has potential to also be a fight of the night battle as well. So, but I think Belcher's gonna take it.
And Belcher's not a
I'd love
young
to see
spring
Lopez
chicken
win,
either.
but what?
Belcher's not a spring chicken either.
No.
Well,
I mean,
no,
he's
he's
been
not.
around.
But I also think though, all that fucking muscle he's put on is gonna wear him out fast. That shit's heavy. That's heavy.
Yeah. So
You know what
that's
I mean? Like,
that's a
he's
good
gonna
point.
get winded quick. That's
A very good
so
point. You better have some
I don't know
cardio
that his
fighting Lopez.
cardio is gonna be in there, but
He better
so that's
have
why
it.
I'm saying, that's why I'm saying like probably third round, because he'll get tired, man. That muscle's gonna wear him out. He put a lot of muscle on.
Oh, he's a monster.
Is it natural?
He's a monster. I don't think so. It doesn't look it. It don't look at you. You can always tell a difference. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Look at Peyton
He
Manning.
doesn't even look like the same person that they're using in his promos.
No, he doesn't. Honestly. I'm gonna say this. Lopez has experience in bare knuckle. He is 0-2-1 in bare knuckle. He
Two
has went
Joey
to
wars.
war. He's went to war twice with the champion.
Yep.
With the crown king.
Yep.
if Lopez survives
Oh boy.
the first 2 rounds, I can see Lopez pulling off this upset.
Uh-oh.
Upset of
Uh-oh.
the night.
So
I
I
hope so.
am
I would
going
love to
to
see him win.
call it right now.
Uh-oh.
If you want to bet on this, you can go to mybookie.ag, use promo code BWSPORTS1 for $10 free bet and a 50% deposit match. Put your money on Lopez.
What's the odds on this fight?
I wish I had those in front of me, sir. I wish I
I
had
will
those in
have
front of
them
me.
in a second.
However, what we're going to do is tonight when we go live for our show during the BKFC, we're going to throw out these odds for sure because they're going to be live odds. But I'll
Right.
let you pull those out. But I think if you want to make some money, I would put your money on Lopez to win over 3 rounds.
Nice. So I'm just going to
Wow.
warn everybody right now too. Like my whole family will be here with us watching the fight, so shit might get crazy.
Be fun.
Oh boy.
My kids have been to a BKFC event. They loved it. They loved
they?
it. We're
Which
a
one
fighting
was it?
family. You know what I mean? So that's why I was really, and I'm gonna throw a dig right now. Sorry, David Feldman, but I was really disappointed when I seen that they let Pearl have twerkers on the stage. You saw them girls literal assholes. I had to cover my kids' eyes. I don't know that that's a kid-friendly organization anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Which one was that?
right.
So I can replay and review.
When Pearl Gonzalez
When she fought Sangala?
Charissa, Gazala, or however you say
Sagala?
her name. Yeah, Sagala. That's right, Sagala.
I'm gonna have to check this out. I gotta make sure.
I
just gotta make sure
they went
for
from
myself.
a top angle down at these girls, and there was like 6 of them twerking. And I have a kid in each arm in the chair right here in the living room, and I'm like,
how
don't
old
watch
are
right
they?
now. Don't watch.
How
Don't
old
watch
are
that.
they? How old are they?
A 9-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Okay, I was gonna say 10 would have been the cutoff. No,
Hell no.
I don't know.
My kids will tell you I'm a mean mom. There ain't no booty shaking. Not for little kids.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
Where do we on
what?
MyBookie? On MyBookie, do you know if they've put the odds up yet?
No, they probably have not. They'll probably go live
Okay.
either. Well, no, by the time the fights will be tonight, yes, they'll be up.
Okay.
Before the fights. I'll make sure. I'll get a hold of my good old buddy, Rafael Esparza over there, my bookie and Doc Sports Picks. Check him out if you want to check out some stuff. I swear, follow him on Instagram. He's got some good daily picks for free. And, they're hitting. He likes
And please,
baseball.
please let us parlay. Please.
Yeah. Let us parlay the fights, guys. Let
Please.
us parlay the fights.
Yes.
We deserve it.
If
We
you
deserve
are a
it.
betting person tonight, take Lopez to win over 3 rounds.
I think these odds are a little closer. I believe it was like a plus 180.
It was
maybe.
definitely when it came up.
It was closer than I thought.
Closer than what I definitely thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like plus 300 or so.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's definitely a good underdog pick.
Yep. All right. The moment of truth is upon us. The title fight for the vacant belt at the 135 pound, right? Yeah, you got me thinking now. Jeez, why am I thinking so hard? Come on, help me out, somebody. Is it 135 or 145?
It's 135. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, 135.
However, I thought they kept Dat with the championship. I don't think this is for.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, he gave it up to go fight Palomino.
They stripped the title from the BKFC title.
Right.
They stripped from him because he's moving into 155 to take on Luis Palomino.
So what does that do with the Police Gazette title?
Because he left the BKFC.
They couldn't agree on a contract.
They couldn't agree, and he technically left at that time. Yes, in between the times that the contract stopped and the contract went back on, the belt became vacant.
Oh my God! Okay,
so,
cool. Even better. Right on. I'm glad. Okay.
Yes, I'm glad you are schooled and knowledged by the wonderful plethora of knowledge over here at Combat Zone that we provide each and every day.
Hey, listen, I have never tried to be or claim to be anything more than a casual Carreno, as I have labeled myself. So I don't have all the details and all the facts. I'm just a huge fan.
Well, that's how this started here, and then we do research, and we sound like journalists sometimes. So let it
Well,
roll.
I research too, but I also have to mom and work and everything else.
Oh, excuses are like Pearl's tweaker, or her dancers assholes. Everybody's got them, and they all suck, stink,
Right.
whatever it is. I can't even talk. Yeah, I'm done. All right, main event: BKFC 20 tonight, Biloxi,
Yeah.
Mississippi. Reggie. Easy. It's not easy E. I got corrected on that last week when I had him
Oh
on.
yeah.
It's easy.
Easy.
Educated hands. Reggie Barnett Jr. taking on the infamous, brutal Johnny Bedford for the title. Brittany, let's hear your BeeLit pick of the night.
So I think, Johnny cuts weight to the 135, and I think he's a big 135. I think he and Reggie are gonna take it to a minimum of 4 rounds. It could go to the 5th, but I think Reggie's gonna win. I think he's hungry enough for it. I think he's got the drive and the skill and the motivation and the right team and support system around him for it. I think Johnny's just, quite honestly, I think he's just kind of cocky, and I think he feels like he deserves it. And, I could see this being a very bloody battle. But no, Reggie in the 4th. Reggie in the 4th. Johnny's big, but Reggie in the 4th.
He's going to knock him out? Or TKO, I guess? TKO, KO? Or is it going to be a doctor stoppage or referee stoppage?
It could be a doctor stoppage. Yeah, it could be a stoppage because, once you get into that 4th and 5th round, holy crap. You know what I mean? But it could be stoppage, but I could see it being a KO for sure.
All right. Mikey, what we got?
So, first of all, I absolutely hate that I'm missing the fight live. This is one I really love to see because it's going to be a good one. The only difference in that first fight was those 3 knockdowns. But one thing I noticed watching Johnny versus Dat was he slowed down in that 4th and 5th round, and Dat picked him apart. And I don't know if that has to do with the weight cutting, like you say, or he's been around for a long time. He's getting up there. But I think that maybe like father time might be catching up to him a little bit. So Reggie, on the other hand, is going to go 5 rounds easy. Better cardio, faster hands. Johnny didn't look as fast against Dat as he did against Reggie the first time either. I know it was only a year ago they fought last time. They went all 5 rounds. Yeah. I see Johnny coming out strong in the first couple rounds, and then I see him wearing down and Reggie taking over the fight and picking him apart. Mm-hmm. And I see Reggie winning this fight 4 rounds to 1 and taking the title in a decision.
All right, so we got Reggie winning in the 4th. Reggie winning by decision. I guess I'm going to have to go with Bedford losing to Reggie. See? Gotcha. Look, hey, let me tell you something.
Mercy. Better watch out. Mercy be on you.
Man, if we don't go Reggie, Mercy Jones is going to beat the shit out of us. You know that?
Yo, that chick is on another level.
I love it.
Definitely. Mercy.
I love it.
Got love and respect for you.
I love it.
We'll meet one of these days. We'll meet one of these days. I thought.
I'm pretty
well,
sure I have met her. But she was cool in person.
Well,
She's
you
a
know, you
nervous
were
wreck
over
on the
there the
internet.
last fight. We were on one side. You were over there in like the elite side with all the fun people because you
Right.
even got to hold Reggie's belt, right?
Yeah.
I wore
Wore,
the
yes. I'm
belt
sorry, wore. My bad. My
for
bad. She
probably
wore
an
the belt,
hour.
but she didn't wear the damn shirt that she had on, did she?
I went up. I went
So,
over there for
Sorry.
5 minutes.
No hands. Yeah.
I
I
thought
went
I
over there for
ordered a
5 minutes
shirt
and
and
got
not a
Brittany to get thrown
dress.
out.
Yeah. Mike goes over
Well-
there and gets thrown out over 5 minutes. Kevin Smith, just remember, he works with me over at BW Sports 1. Remember that,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
Please. Thank you.
I'm so
So, yeah. Okay. So, here's
Yeah.
what I'm going to say. Reggie is a dog. Okay? Reggie has came from shit that he got himself into and has overcame every bit of obstacle and adversity that he himself will tell you most of it came on his own. I mean, it didn't come from his parents not caring. It didn't come from a bad family upbringing. It came from what he put himself into, and he'll be the first one to tell you. But when you talk to him and when you sit down, man, when I get somebody on and I make them tear up because we're talking about something that hits them deep, and to see a man like Reggie tear up, I know that what we were talking about really hit his chest, really hit his heart.
Right.
Dude, I teared up. Like, oh my
Yeah.
God.
And you know what? This is a shot to Johnny. Johnny, I messaged you a couple times trying to get you on the show, and you just literally ghost me. So fuck you for that.
Ooh.
No offense, but fuck you for it. So just for that reason alone, I'm gonna go for Reggie. But on the aspect of fighting, I mean, yes, Johnny has to cut to get to 35. Yes, he is a big one, but you know what? Just like Reggie was telling us, man, he knew the first fight he was the smaller guy. He's cutting weight now to drop to 135. Now, granted, he's not sitting there at 170 on a normal basis and then dropping, but Reggie has gained some size. Reggie has not only gained size, but he's gained knowledge. And the one question I have in this is why is Johnny Bedford going up against Reggie when it should be Kid Gotti going up against Reggie for this title when Gotti is 4-0 now?
Right.
Well,
I agree with that.
I agree with that too, but I guess if I were the BKFC, you would have
Well, they
to
want the name. I get it.
assume that, well, yeah, the name, but you would have to assume that the last title belt holder would get the chance to fight for it first again.
Nah, why necessarily? Why does that always happen? I don't believe in that. Now, granted, I see what you're saying, and I understand that some fights should be sent up again. And there's some people that think that Johnny actually won that fight against Dat.
Right.
Nah.
So I get that a little. I get
but
why.
yeah.
Not at all.
I get why they would think that way. However, I may be biased a little bit from watching Gotti's fight, but man, that kid is going to be a threat in this division.
Yeah. And I'm sorry to Reggie right now, but he will beat Reggie too.
Well,
I'm telling you what.
Well, from
Gotti
what
needs the next shot.
The rumors are Gotti's getting the winner of this fight.
That fight, Reggie and Gotti, is going to be unbelievable. That might be the best fight.
That was like, you know,
that might be the best bare knuckle fight that we've never seen yet.
It's possible. What'd you say, Brittany? I'm sorry.
I said if that fight was in November in Arizona, that would be super cool.
November is
on the Mendez card.
November is not Arizona.
No, October.
October will be in Chandler, Arizona.
November's Miami.
Where's November? Oh, it's in Miami?
Mio.
Now,
why do I have those flip-flops?
I don't know if this is
blame my husband for that. I got those flip-flops.
Well, we'll blame your husband for a lot, okay? Now, what I will say is I don't know if this is confirmed yet or not, so I'm not one to throw rumors out, but I will say the speculation is that 2 fights will happen in November. One will be the Miami, that is definite. The other one may be in the northeast of the states, in the New York state.
Ooh,
Okay, but I don't see the
that would be
BKFC
nice.
going to New York when they're locking down and going to require vaccination passports for everything. And I'm not trying to take this show political, but I
No,
don't see the BKFC doing that.
And maybe they do. Maybe that idea
They
is
would
kind
be
of scrapped
stupid if they
until later
did.
once this all said and done. Because granted, that's why I'm not down there tonight for the fights, is because we had a situation at the home front. So everybody's fine. I do gratefully appreciate every one of you guys who was asked if everything's good over here. Yep, we're doing much better. It's just is what it is. We gotta get through it. Shit sucks, but hey, you know what? My son's doing a lot better than what he was just a few days ago. So thank you guys for all reaching out and asking for him.
Good.
There we
Yeah.
go. I mean, we only had one real difference in there, and that was the Quentin Henry Jay Fish fight coming up tonight.
Yeah.
The featured fight. I think everybody else we pretty much agreed on, even mostly agreed on how it was going to end. So, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for coming on with me here at Combat Zone. I'm glad we were able to pop your cherry today at Combat Zone, Brittany. So once again, tell everybody where they can find you at.
Etsy. I am on Etsy. So www.etsy.com/shop/BeeLit
See,
Organics.
all that could stop, and you could just say, go to BWSPORTS1.com now and click the link to direct you straight to me.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. So you could go to BWSPORTS1.com, and my link is actually on his website. I totally forgot.
Bam! Bam! There it was. Laid it out on the table for you. Bam!
Boom.
Drop the hammer.
All right. Mike, I'm looking forward to seeing you. I like that the camera is turned the right way because, like I said, that part when you're taking pictures sometimes on your phone and your part of the hair is going the opposite way, it's throwing me completely off. That's Hanowski right there.
It's doing it right now for me, though. Like, I can't.
Oh, yeah, we can deal with this. Tonight, folks, check us out right before the BKFC show starts. Check us out right here. We're going to go live for our first companion show, commentating the fights.
Yeah.
BKFC 20. There's going to be us three, and there's some more special guests going to join us for the event. So maybe one of them is crazy and loco. Maybe one of them is I don't know, stings like bees. I don't know. You might see it's potential to see some. You might see some royalty of a king and queen joining us, maybe. So stay tuned. Check out. Want to see this show tonight? We'll be live for BKFC 20 right here at BW Sports 1 on Facebook and YouTube. Click that damn subscribe button.
Please go subscribe.
All right. This has been DaLion, the one and only Combat Zone. Check everything else out at BWSports1.com for all the happenings. And until tonight, that's Brittany. That's Mike. I'm DaLion. We'll see you later. Peace.